This is a full moon reading for you, Taurus. Welcome to the channel. Someone is spying on you. It is October. No, it's not. It's November 15th. And the full moon comes in today in Taurus at 4:29 p.m. Eastern. That happens to be my birthday. When is your birthday? My birthday is 4:29. So my energy is real crazy right now, Taurus. We're going to get in. Somebody counted you out. I'm hearing a song. They counted me out. I counted up. I counter punched, uppercut, out the blue, them up. Copped a new coupe so I can pull up on it and tell her that we through. I thought you knew. Ran into one that's way realer than you. Now watch me move. Taurus, I don't know what you're going through, baby. I'm from New Orleans today, by the way. Only for today. We're going to get in and see what y'all want to talk about, honey. I have so many messages. I never write in this book this much, but I have so many messages. I'm going to have to do a second reading after work today because I'm on my lunch break. But I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Let's get in and see what you want to talk about. This new moon or this full moon is about to be life-changing, and it's coming into union with this dang on Mercury retrograde we're getting in a few weeks. So hold your horses, okay? Look. Queen of Pentacles out first, the Sun, and the Five of Cups. Let's get some clarity. The Queen of Pentacles, look at her hand, if you can see it. I might have to turn on the light. I didn't feel like being bothered. But if you can see, I got a candle down here too if you see something flickering. Her hand looks like a paw. Looks like a paw of a cat, of a big lion. And she's holding on to this pentacle. She's holding on to this promise. The spirit is definitely setting you aside for an assignment that's going to have you growing much more than you ever thought you could. You got the Sun here, and the Sun is about vitality. The Sun brings growth. The Sun forces growth. You got the Five of Cups here. So a lot of y'all could have been in a situation where you feel unloved, have felt unloved, felt unworthy. Definitely bridge energy again. A lot of bridges being burned, but this one is still intact. So some people are going through a lot when it comes to something that they've had to walk away from, move away from. Spirit, give us some messages. And if you hear the people outside fixing the stairs, my apologies. Is something? Oh yeah. Look at this. Who came out? Look, listen, y'all. Let me tell you. You can see this happening, right? Even if it's dark here, you can see this King and this Queen of Pentacles. The King clarifying the Queen. The King coming in and bringing prosperity, security, growth, reliability, safety. And she look like she wants to be, she's cradling this thing like she doesn't want to let it go. Let's keep going. The King and the Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely a boss couple, a couple that's abundant. And I mean financially abundant. I mean fruitful in every way. And that's the point of a real relationship. Not because I love him. God didn't send us here just to be lovers. God sent us here to be fruitful and multiply. And that don't have nothing to do with just kids. You got Capricorn energy out here with the devil. There's going to be, the heat is turned on. The heat is being turned on towards. There's a victory that you're running towards. There's a victory that the Divine One has for you. They're ready for you to claim it. It's like you're looking for the ticket in the chocolate bar, like Willy Wonka. And when you get the ticket, it's worthless until you cash it in, until you claim it. So part of your journey here with this full moon that's coming in at 4:29. And look, it's 4:29 on the clock. No kidding. It's 3:33 on the time Eastern. It was 4, whatever I just said on the clock for the video. But the lottery ticket means nothing if you don't cash it in. Holding on to it, hoarding it, it's going to keep you from getting everything you've been asking for with this Ten of Pentacles, this family, this legacy, this success, worldly and spiritual success. Let's see. Five of Cups, Spirit. Even though you've already said what you said, there's a beautiful of course the sun is Leo energy, and it's talking about getting ready for good fortune. So you had the Queen of Pentacles come out first, holding the Ace of Pentacles. Then you had the King of Pentacles. Then you had the Sun. All of that is telling you to get ready for good fortune. Some of you may be cuspers, April 19th. Well, technically, if you're April 19th, you would be looking at the Aries reading, but you could be April 20th. You could be May 19th. So the end of Taurus season. But look at this. The Lovers and the Justice card, verifying, clarifying the Five of Cups. Goodness and mercy shall follow you all the days of your life. There's a promise here that cannot be broken. It is integrated into your DNA. It is integrated into the air you breathe. It is integrated into the beat of your heart. It is integrated. There is nothing that can separate you from this thing. And only God can tell you what that thing is. I'm just here being a messenger, but everything I'm telling you, you could get this directly from God. You don't need me. But you got Gemini and Libra here. Everything that we do in this life has cause and effect. Checks and balances. There's something to do with checks and balances. Libra has it's one scale, but it has two cups. Interesting. Two of Cups. And then the Lovers, of course, is two, the twins for Gemini. So something to do with twos. Let's see. Gemini or the Lovers is telling you to get ready for love. It's about harmony and expression. So you might be expressing yourself a lot more. That has to do with the third house. And that's the house of self-expression. And then as far as this Libra energy, this is justice, or this justice energy that's Libra, which is, of course, your... Oh, my elbow just cracked. Y'all heard that? Your fellow Venusian friend. But this talks about virtue. And it's talking about getting ready to make a decision, or a decision being made in general. This is your house of relationships as well, with the seventh house. So God is really looking to do something really, 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 really big with this. Oh, sorry, y'all. My bad. Forgot I had this microphone on. Spirit, keep. I'm listening. Don't feel. Yes. The Queen. Oh, shoot. The Queen of Pentacles came out. It came out reversed. I'm like, I already thought we had the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles has come out again. So it's coming out reversed this time. So there's some insecurities. There's some, someone may be intolerant in this situation. Let's see. Someone that's coming in, or someone that you've recently met, or just anybody. Could be somebody old, But all of these pentacles, kings and queens of pentacles, clarifying each other. There is some type of mirroring, or some type of Lord, please don't let... Oh, I already got the King of Pentacles out this deck. I was about to say, please don't let the King of Pentacles come out of this deck. Let me try this one. Because if that happens, I'm out of here. I'm just cutting the video off. Spirit, King and Queen of Pentacles. Give us another message for King and Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, Queen of Swords. There's a truth here that's coming out that it's gonna bruise. Yikes. The ego here. Spirit is working on the ego. But there is a truth being revealed here. And it's a truth that's been known. It just had to develop, just like the butterflies on her dress. And butterflies might not think that their lifespan is quick, but for us, it's about 2 weeks. The butterfly lives for about 2 weeks, but they're flying high and soaring above everything. They can see more than I've ever seen. Those 2 weeks, they've seen the world from a different point of view than I'll probably ever see, so consistently. But there's a need here to give and accept the truth. So Spirit is going to be really challenging you to be ready for that. Like I said, ooh, that's too many. 4 came out. You got the Tower, the 10 of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the World. Once again, always building towards that 8 of Pentacles. It literally comes out every reading, that and the King of Pentacles, every single reading. But you got the Tower, a much needed break. This heel is breaking. If you've ever been a woman and or anybody can wear heels, child. But if you've had on heels and it broke, it required you to rebalance yourself. That or you topple over onto the floor. It requires you to quickly get yourself centered. So there's some type of upheaval that's happening that's going to require you to quickly get yourself centered, or your ass going to be on the floor. You got the 10 of Cups here, which is telling me that this has something to do with legacy, love, family, wishes being fulfilled. Some of you might live in Australia or like West Africa. It's a lot of pink water here. I know there's pink water in Australia, if I'm not mistaken, and I know for sure there's pink water in Senegal. The high sodium content makes the water naturally pink. But you got the Page of Cups here, somebody coming in. Don't do something that you'll need to apologize for. Nobody can do everything right. But if you're working in a space where you're trusting God, Oh, let me check my time. Oh, what time? I got a few more minutes. You're trusting God, and I got the World here, but she's okay. All 4 fixed signs: us, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. But this talks about the web too, something to do with the internet or Aquarius. Aquarius rules technology. Oh, this is reminding me of Mercury retrograde. So just make sure the emails that you're intending to send, they are actually sent and not in your draft or your outbox. Make sure whatever message you're attempting to get across with your voice, that it's clear, that we slow down. Many things break. Don't sign any contracts, of course, during the retrograde. Do your best not to. Traveling is a little bit tricky too during retrograde. Just leave early, prepare for things to slow you down, because that's just what communication does. It'll come in and slow you down, but it's really attempting to speed you up. It's attempting to get the information that you need into you. Sometimes when we get that information, it slows us down because it throws us off to get what we've been praying for sometimes. Child, that's a whole nother story for another day. But this is a beautiful reading, Taurus. Let's get a few more cards. I'm going to do another reading tonight, God willing. Ooh. Expansion. Duh. Where all these king and queens of cups, or not cups, pentacles, spread your wings. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth, and pursue bigger and greater endeavors. You got passions at the bottom. So a lot of y'all are finding out what you really love, who you love. The song that came on when I put it on shuffle was Sweet Love by Anita Baker. Sweet love, I've been calling out your name. I feel no shame. I'm in love. Sweet love. Today says good vibes now and in the moment. Boundary says disrespectful. Enough is enough. Defend yourself. Somebody might have had an epiphany today, or you might have one later today. And you're drawing your line in the sand with someone. You might be giving them a second chance. You got wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, and nostalgia. But you got the Tower again in here with chaos. So there's some type of upheaval, some type of needed destruction. That bridge that we've been talking about burning. Gotta let it burn. Let's get one more message. Let's get one more message before we get out of here, Taurus. And God will not be back later today, honey, because it's so much God got to say, and I want to be used, okay? That's the only time I like to be used. If you're still here, go ahead and subscribe, okay? You already been here 14 minutes, which don't be no hater. What? And if you already subscribed, thank you. That's all I'm going to need from you. I don't need you to do nothing else. Last message, Spirit. Once again, it started with the Ace of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles hands. The same way it ends with God's promises. A big slice being cut out for you. Proof here that everything 444 on the clock. Ooh, baby. Listen, I'm out of here, Taurus. I'm not going to even go any further. I love you. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you soon. Subscribe if you already aren't. Child, retrograde just do what it does, and I'm country, so it is what it is. But I love you. Hope to see you soon. Come back tonight for the other video. You already know.